Welcome to the fun side of hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we are coming back to Bewitched Hearts. Now, in the previous episode, we met the adorable Sybil, who I honestly thought was going to be a 40-year-old woman. When he said grandmother, I'm assuming Sybil is not his grandmother, but anyway, nonetheless, we will move on. And it turns out, in order to bring Lilia back, Irma has to die. Well, I don't really want to kill her. So let's find out if there's a way to save her life, and Lilia at the same time. Put simply, I would need Irma's life essence to bring Lilia back. What? You can't honestly tell me you believe... No, we're not doing it. We're not killing her. I will... There has to be a way to save them. The witch stares at us in silence for a moment. Or... you don't have to bring Lilia back. Huh? That is the second option. You could simply leave here with Irma. No, I couldn't. Lilia, Irma, Lucifer. It's okay, really. Lilia, she needs you, you know? And I know how much you care about her. Irma, no, I couldn't. Decide, Lucifer, or time will decide for you. We've not much of it left. Oh, come on. I don't want to make that choice. I could kill Irma to save Lilia. But how would that turn out? I mean, I told you I was going to go down the Lilia route, but I didn't realize it was going to be that I had to kill Irma. Or I could switch routes. Go down the Irma route instead. And let Lilia die. Which I don't want to do either. So the only option is to go the ... route. And see where that takes us. Alright, let's see what happens. Irma, Lilia, I've been through so much with them, with both of them. Without Lilia, I'm not sure if I could even be here. She's helped me through thick and thin. She's receptive and always makes everyone around her feel at ease. Her art has helped make our visual novels shine. And Irma! I've only known her for a few years, but she's helped me so much. She's always the one to help me on my feet when I'm down or don't know what to do. Her editing skills help me take a moment to reflect on what I want to say and how to say it in the right words. They both mean so much to me. But the one that matters most to me is... oh, for God's sake. I have to kill one of them? Ugh. I'm sad now. I don't want to kill either one. I know. King of Hell doesn't want to kill people. What the hell's wrong with him? Oh... this is such a hard decision to make. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that Irma's adorable and Lily is even more adorable and Sybil's kind of adorable, I would hate all three of you. But I just can't do it. Ugh. What do we do? I said I'd go down the Lilia route. I've ignored so much of Irma's feelings and everything. Oh, come on. Why did it come to this? I hope you guys and Irma can forgive me. But I have to do what I said I was going to do. I have to finish what I started. We're saving Lilia. It's a very difficult decision to make, but I have no other option. Lilia needs me, and it's my fault her life is in danger. And I love Lilia. I do. The special bond we share means more to me than anything else in the world. Irma has always been there for us, but I could never feel the same way about her. She could never compare to Lilia. I need Lilia in my life, no matter what. Irma, I understand, Lucifer. I know that Lilia is very precious to you. I know. She means more to you than I ever will. Than I ever could. Oh, for God's sake. Stop making me feel sad! Irma, that's... I'm sorry. Please. Please don't apologize. Irma. I turned to Sybil, guilt heavy in my heart. Sybil, I've come to a decision. Very well then, let's begin. The witch begins chanting an incantation I can't comprehend. A bright light begins to fill the room, and the last thing I see before I'm blinded by the light is Irma's face. God damn it. I didn't know it then, but that face would haunt me for the rest of my life. Lilia never forgave me for what I did, and it was never the same between us again. Oh, crap. Ending 4 or 5, haunted. Oh, come on! I left it on a cliffhanger last... Oh my god. I left it on a cliffhanger last time because I always do this. I leave it on a cliffhanger, and then in the next episode, it's the end. That's the problem with doing visual novels. I can never tell when the ending's going to be. And not a lot of things actually link me towards knowing when the ending would be. And in the end, we don't find love with Lilia anyway. Well, that's kind of sad. So, but that's the ending we got. And I do want to get my thoughts out. And I'm going to get my thoughts out real quick, and then we're going to do something else. We're going to find out what happens if you decide to let Lilia die. Because I want to see if there is another... well, there's 5 endings. I want to see if we can get another ending. Maybe even 2. Hopefully we can get all 5, but I literally don't know how to get the others. And to be fair, I'm not even sure how to get... Well, I don't know how to get the other 4 endings, but we'll find out together. Anyway, I want to get my thoughts out real quick. I loved it. It was short, but it was really interesting. It was really fun. Nice little visual novel. As I said in the... I think it was the first episode I mentioned this. Kappa T, the developer of the game. This is their very first visual novel. And honestly, with how well it's written and how well it's been put together, it doesn't really show that it's their very first visual novel. You'd think that they'd done like 2 or 3 beforehand, you know what I mean? It's well put together. The story is engaging. The characters are fun and nice to be around. They're delightful. Lily is adorable. Irma's adorable. Sybil, even though she is probably evil, is adorable. So I can't fault the characters. I love the art style. I always love art style of visual novels, and I just really enjoyed the story. So give it up for Kappa T, everybody. Let's give it up for them. So now that that's out the way, let's go back in to the final part, and let's see what happens if we decide to let our adorable Lilia die. I don't have to... I'm just going to skip all this because we don't have to read it. This is the hardest decision again. It's still a hard decision to make, even though I've just beaten it. I know that, and I know this. I'm assuming this will lead to a new ending. But honestly, it's still a hard damn decision to make. All right, let's see what happens. It's a very difficult decision to make, but I have no other option. I know it's my fault that Lilia's life is in danger, but there's just no way I could sacrifice Irma for her. I love Irma. I realized on our journey here that the one I had been looking for was right before me all this time. The special bond Irma and I fostered together means more to me than anything else in the world. The feelings I thought I had for Lilia was just friendship. My feelings for her could never compare. I need Irma in my life, no matter what. Irma. I grabbed her hand, though my heart was heavy with guilt. Lucifer, what are you doing? Irma, let's go. What do you mean? If we leave then Lilia will... I know, but... But we don't have any other choice. I need you, Irma. There's no way I could let you take her place. I see you've come to a decision, Lucifer. Be careful on your way back. Something tells me this is going to end up with Irma hating us. No, I do. Wait, go back. But I, Lucifer, this isn't the Lucifer I know. Irma, come on, let's go together. Did we? I never overcame the guilt from that day. I wondered if Lilia was watching over me, if she could ever forgive me for what I had done. Irma slowly stopped speaking to me, and it was never the same between us again. Ending 5 of 5. Guilt. Oh, for God's sake. Do I have a happy ending in this? Is it possible? Ugh. I now that I've seen that, I kind of want to extend my thoughts a little bit. The whole game, I went through the Lilia route, and I've said this with a previous game that I did, Tank Dating Simulator, I think it was. I went down one route. I did a lot of things relating to saving Lilia and my feelings towards Lilia. I never really gave Irma a chance, and I hate this is constructive criticism. This isn't me shitting on the game because I love the game. But constructively saying, I feel like my decisions didn't make a difference, as it were, because I could still get all 5 endings without having to replay the entire. Well, I could still get both endings 4 and 5 without having to go back through and change some of the decisions I made. I know how hard it is to. Well, I don't. But I can kind of figure out how hard it would be to do something like that, to set it so that your decisions throughout the game, the player's decisions, do kind of have more of an impact. And again, this is their very first visual novel, so I feel like mentioning this may help them in the future. And again, I'm not shitting on the game. I love the game. It's just constructively, I feel like they're more. Maybe look at possibly more decision making being relevant. Because, I mean, it doesn't feel relevant. It might be relevant, but to me, it didn't feel relevant as a player. I feel like whatever choices I make, it didn't matter because I could still get those 2 endings, maybe. I mean, I might be wrong. I might be wrong that you can't get both endings if you went down a different. Both those endings that we got. It might be that I have to make different decisions, but it just, to me, it feels like the previous decisions didn't really make that much of a difference because I was able to get both of those endings anyway. Just again, it's just constructive criticism. I'm not trying to shit on the game because it's your very first visual novel. I just hope that the developer sees this and understands what I'm trying to say is in the future, when you do more in the future, I just feel like maybe try and make the player feel like their decisions do make a difference. Again, I love the game. And I'm going to see what happens, because I feel like we could do ... twice, because it was still an option. So I kind of feel like there might be another ending if I do that. So we're going to go and find out, because I'm curious. And when I get curious, I do things. Alright, Okay. So, is this the same? Yeah, that's the same. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. See what happens. We might even get a 3rd ending. We might even get 3 endings in one video. The one who matters to me most is... No. I couldn't live without either of them. I have a bad feeling. Does it... do I die? Oh my... Oh my god. You have an ending where you can kill yourself off? Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool, man. Wow. That's pretty cool. Because most games don't do it where you can have an ending where you can kill off your yourself basically, and that's pretty cool that you have that option. Please use my life essence instead to save Lilia. No, no, Lucifer, you can't. How valiant of you! Like a knight in shining armor. Wait, do I die? Sybil coughed. Very well then. Lucifer. Lucifer, no. The witch begins chanting an incantation I can't comprehend. I do die, sadly. The world around me turns white, and Irma's yelling slowly fades away. I feel myself becoming weaker and weaker, until I almost feel weightless. Is this what it's like to die? If it's to save them both, then I'm fine with it. All I can see is light. There is no sound, no visuals, and no feeling. It's absolute peace. I begin to close my eyes again. You're stronger than you look. Perhaps trying embracing that power of yours someday, instead of keeping it locked away. Do I die? You know where to find me. Ugh. Instantly I feel heavy. I feel myself begin to fall. And then pain, excruciating pain, washes over my entire body. It feels like 1,000 knives are stabbing me. I fall further and further, crying out in pain. Thunk. Lucifer. Do I die? A serene voice, the sound of a bell, calls out to me, and the pain disappears. I open my eyes. I'm back home? I don't die? Interesting. I thought I was dead. I get up with a jolt. Where's... Emma! There was a way to save them, and I wish I'd... Oh my god. I wish I'd done it where I could save both of them. Ah, well. Did we save Lilia? Hang on. We did! Oh my god, I wish I'd gone for this ending first. I didn't even know. I'm happy now. Oh. Irma and Lilia are on each side of me. Lilia, you're awake? And Irma, you're okay? Oh, Lucifer. I thought you were...
Irma told me everything. You're both so brave. And Lucifer, I can't believe you almost did it.
Lilia's voice begins to choke up and she can't finish her sentence.
I don't know what I would do in a world without you and Irma too.
I'm glad you're okay. Sorry. It was all my fault. But I really am glad you're both safe. Oh, fuck. No. What is with you and choices? What is with you people and choices? God, now I have to do both endings. Now I have to do it both times. Okay. Well, we said we got out of Lilia. Okay, damn it. This is... Oh my god. I love this game more and more. And the fact that I actually... Okay, we're doing... I guess we might end up getting all the endings in one video. We're gonna hug Lilia first.
Lucifer.
Lilia's startled, but she doesn't move.
Oh, Lucifer. I must have really worried you. I'm sorry.
I feel Lilia's warm hands against my back, reciprocating the gesture. She pulls me in closer, blushing, her large chest soft and warm. Oh my god.
And thank you for saving me. You went through a lot. I guess you're my hero. But please don't do anything else that would put your life in danger.
We leave our embrace. Or yours. I chime in.
Right.
I'm just glad we're all safe and sound. Both you and Lilia had me so worried. The three of us laughed together. A few months later. A lot has happened since that Halloween. It helped us to realize how intrinsic each one of us are to each other. I have no idea what that word means or if I pronounced it right. Irma, Lilia, and I also published our visual novel. We only have a small following, but we put a lot of effort into it, which is what matters most. Hopefully one day we will become a fully fledged visual novel studio. And I've learned to accept my powers for what they are. I've been taking lessons from Sybil and helped her publish her children's books to a wider audience, which is still her passion. Hey, Lucifer. Oh, and Lilia and I finally began dating! Yay! Irma gave me the courage to finally confess how I really feel about her, and Lilia felt the same way. Yay! Oh, wow. Hell, yes.
Thank you, Lucifer. I was always too scared to tell you how I felt. I thought it would ruin our friendship. I thought you didn't feel the same way. I know I can be clumsy, forgetful, and a little strange sometimes, but I've always thought you understood me, that you see me for who I am. I want to be able to support you always in everything you do. I love you, Lucifer.
I love you too, Lilia. Ah! Ah! Everlasting Lilia, ending 2 of 5. I wish I'd gone with that one first, but I didn't know, I swear. Ah! Oh, that's adorable. I'm happy now. I wanna... We're doing one more ending, because I don't know which ending this will be, so we're just gonna... I will talk when we get back to the hug moment. Okay. Let us hug Irma this time. Um...
Lucifer.
Lucifer, get off of me! She quickly pushes me away from her. Ow. So sorry, Irma. I was just so worried that the witch did something to you. I'm so relieved. It's really you. Lucifer, we've all been through a lot. But that doesn't mean you can get away with being such a pervert. We awkwardly laugh together. I'm so relieved that the three of us are safe. A few months later. A lot has happened since that Halloween. It helped us to realize how intrinsic each one of us are to each other. It seems the same. Irma, Lily, yeah. 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 I've learned a lot from Sybil, but lately...
Lucifer, pay attention, please.
Oh, sorry. She's been asking me to roleplay her children's book characters in exchange for teaching me witchcraft. She says she needs it to help write better stories. It's not like I have anything else to do. Irma and Lilia are a lot more busy now. So I've been helping her out.
Now, read from line 187, please.
Oh, fairest lady, Princess Sibylia. I probably pronounced that name wrong, don't care. Is I, your Prince Jarvis IV, that hath come to rescue you. Hath? Why do I feel like there's a Shakespeare thing in this?
Yes, that's perfect. Writing material, of course.
Continue. Yes, ma'am. Ending 3 of 5. Friends forever. And Sybil's helper? Wait. I'm an idiot, aren't I? Does that mean I was wrong the whole time? Wait. Okay, so does that mean that your choices do matter? Because that feels like your choices matter now. And I apologize for originally saying that they didn't. Now that I know more, I feel like we could get the final ending. We're gonna get the final ending. We're gonna get the final ending. Screw it. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna get the final ending. I know there was another choice I had to make, and I can't remember whereabouts. So I think it's this one. Yeah, we're gonna go back and see if we can get the final ending. And again, I apologize now because I didn't realize that your choices do actually matter. So I feel like if you go back and do everything that relates to Irma, and then obviously choose to sacrifice yourself, we'll get the Irma ending. Okay, let's try it. Skip this. Feel like I'm pretty sure there was an ending here, or a choice in this. No, there wasn't. Was it at the library? It might have been at the library. Ah. Yeah, because I remember we're going to save her. Okay. I care about you too. I care about you too. Which is why we'll do our best together. That's what we've always done right. Armor looks away, visibly flustered. I guess that was a little embarrassing. You don't need to say it. But, thank you. She returned her gaze to me, albeit this time with a smile. It's a cute sight, complemented by the rosy blush on her cheeks. You too. I didn't say anything. Right, let's go look for clues. I make my way to the nearest bookshelf, almost stumbling over my feet in the process. Lucifer, what exactly are we meant to be looking for again? Okay, this is all the same. Okay. Skipping ahead until we find the adorable Lilia! Sorry. We're skipping ahead until we get to the next choice, which I believe is coming up. Is it? Was it? Nani? Yes it was. We talked about my feelings, so let's talk about Irma's feelings. Let's find out Irma's feelings. Let's find out how she is today. What are you trying to say? I told you to forget it. I think she's pissed. If you keep asking, I don't know how long I'll be able to hold it together. Now really isn't the time. It's not my fault, really. I don't think it's your fault. I don't either. It's okay to feel that way. Emotions are stubborn after all, aren't they? That's true. I know what it feels like. To say that I can't understand how she feels, that'd be wrong, but just what would be right? While I have my own feelings, someone I want to be there for, the feelings are the same for the both of them. At some point, I'm going to need to confront those very emotions that we hold so dearly. Anyway, we're a team, right? We need to find Lilia fast. I can't do without you. Irma's blush deepens, turning her face away from me once again as she regains a steady breath. I stretch my hand out towards hers. After all, it wasn't for her if it wasn't for her efforts, the three of us wouldn't be where we are today. Pretty sure this is all the same. We're gonna skip it. Pretty sure that's all the same, so. Alright. Okay. Well, we all know what's gonna happen. Sacrifice myself, and then we can hook Irma. Will I be able to get 5 endings in one go? Shazam. Let's do it. Lucifer, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Irma. I was just so worried that the witch did something to you. I'm so relieved. It's really you. Okay, so your choices do make a difference, and once again, I apologize because I didn't think they did. But now I've been proven wrong, so good job. I begin to pull away from Irma, but she pulls me back into her. Well, it's not all, and if that's all, then it's fine. Irma? I was really worried about you too, you know? You can't just do something stupid like that. Sorry, Irma. Promise you won't ever do something like that again, okay? I nod and we pull away from our embrace.
You two must have been through a lot. I'm sorry I made you two worry. Of course, that's just like me to get axed, isn't it?
The three of us laugh together. A few months later. A lot has happened, yeah. We know this one. Irma Lily, yep. 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 Hey, Lucifer. Oh, and Irma and I began dating. Aw, Lily helped me to understand the feelings I grew for her. I confessed to Irma how I really felt, and she felt the same way. Aw, it's still adorable no matter who he kisses. Ah. Thank you, Lucifer. I've always felt this way about you, but I thought you had feelings for someone else. I know I can be brash, and maybe you think I'm not as cute as other girls. But I've always looked up to you, Lucifer, and when you protected me in the forest that day. I'll never forget it. I want to be by your side. Always. I love you, Lucifer. I love you too, Irma. 1 of 5. Infinitely Irma. Aww. That was so adorable. I'm so happy I played it. And I'm so happy that I actually did all 5 endings. Again, an amazing job. For their very first visual novel, it was such an amazing story, such an amazing endings. All 5 endings were amazing in their own way. And I'm very curious to see what you come up with next. So when I find out, or in the future when they Kappa T releases a new visual novel, we will play it because this one was so good that I feel like I need to play more of their stuff. As soon as they make it, we will blast through another one. But this is the end of Bewitched Hearts. Fun little visual novel, lovely story, lovely characters, and really just a great time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, by all means, throw yourself that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, as I have more games coming out to replace this one, which we will now call an end to. So I will see you all in the next video, whatever that may be. See you later, guys.